Here it is. I found it. William, this is your great-great-grandfather, William Bowser. It's who you were named after. He was a Camp William Penn soldier. Camp William Penn was the first training camp in the nation for African American troops during the Civil War. And it was right here in our neighborhood. Right here in Mott.
I know. I've heard this story 1,000 times. Can we go now?
Did you know
I thought we were going to McDonald's.
Did you know that Frederick Douglass was a recruiter for the camp?
Yes, I do know. Frederick Douglass, the abolitionist guy.
Did you know that William Bowser, your great-great-grandfather, was a runaway slave from Maryland?
Look, I'm really hungry. Can we go now?
It's important to know what happened so you can carry on the stories of our family.
Stupidest stuff ever. I hate this. Always telling me about this
William,
every day.
I need you to understand the significance of this history.
Studying Cheltenham history, you guys, it's very important for you to pay attention because it really disturbs me when people do not pay attention to what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Because this is something that is extremely important. I don't appreciate people around.
Today, our Cheltenham history. Cheltenham is very important because this is where Camp William Penn was located. Camp William Penn was the first training camp in the whole entire nation. How many of you live in Glenside? Well, Glenside used to be called Guineatown. How many of you knew that? African American owned land. A connection of Glenside. His son Richard made history by being one of the first American children together. When Richard died, he left her all of the lands, black, Quakers, in the nation.
Nobody cares.
And a lot of their ancestors are buried under limestone pike. That is a belief today, that they are buried under limestone pike.
Dan Marino. Snaps it all, y'all. Snaps it all. Steve McNair. Oh my gosh, yo. Ricky Williams. Bo Jackson. Trying to get the highest score.
Girls, this is not a beauty salon. You need to put those away. You can save that for swap meet. Thomas, you're always using those gadgets. You need to pay attention in class to me, not the DVD player.
It's cool.
Finally, some students paying attention here. I bet they're on the www.historiclamont website. Let's just take a look.
Yeah, I'm about to get this great deal. Great deal.
Boys, you are supposed to be paying attention, doing some research.
Wait,
One
one
second.
second.
A jersey.
Ben Roethlisberger.
The website is over 30 hours to read. I told you to read the website.
We are reading the website.
We were. But
Who cares about history?
Why should we learn this? Why should we care? Learning history is not gonna get us anywhere. Why should we learn this? Why should we care?
Learning history is like a dreadful nightmare.
Learning history is like a dreadful nightmare. Why should we learn this? Learning history is not gonna get us anywhere. Learning history is like a dreadful nightmare. Why should we learn this? History's old, technology is new.
Who cares about the past? Only you do.
Where's that music coming from?
I think it's coming from upstairs. Music up there. I don't got any music. I want music. Hey, don't talk to me, please.
History class really bites. I'd rather be in lots of arguments and fights.
All of this junk is cramping my style.
Let's go out and play sports for a while. Why should we learn Learning history is not gonna get us anywhere.
Learning history is like a dreadful nightmare.
Why should we learn this?
This isn't right, this just isn't fair. We gotta go home and do our hair.
These are things we got to enforce. Money, boys, and clothes, of course.
Come on, you guys, you don't understand. It's good to know the past of Cheltenham. We're tired of having facts stuck in our head. Learn about people that are already dead.
Why should we learn this? Learning history is not gonna get us anywhere.
Learning history is like a dreadful nightmare.
Major look.
Nobody gonna listen. Nobody gonna listen. Nobody gonna listen.
Jump off the desk like.
What's this doing in my locker?
Mo, is this one of your tricks again?
I have no idea how that got in there. Not me. It's pretty
old. You should be careful with it.
Loserish.
You should try it on.
Try it on. Don't try it on.
You're gonna get fleas or like lice. Whoa,
It's so wet. Just like the stuff my uncles have me.
Why are you wearing it?
Every day.
Take it
They
off.
tell me to wear it. I don't want
That's
to
kind
wear
of different. Take it off.
I told you not to wear it.
Back in time when Cheltenham, the freedom fighters are taking a stand, trying to make this world a better place. Judged by your heart and not by your face. Back in time when Cheltenham, everyone's trying to join each other's hands, so we can be all treated equally. Now it's time to learn our history.
You think that history's nothing to you? You're playing, not paying, so now you gotta do. Back in the day, there was woods, not hoods. There's a little girl that's been treated no good. Eyes and fireworks, they're not for you. It's CWP and your lady friend too. Getting kinda lost, but then you find a wall. Praying and cooking, everyone standing tall. Little boy lost and he's more than he knows. You know you got to clean him before it's time to go. All this matters but how you gonna say. Let them all know when you're in your own day. It's getting kinda late, but you can't stay. 3, 6, 8, and the rest will be the gates.
Back in time when Cheltenham, the freedom fighters are taking a stand, trying to make this world a better place. Judged by your heart and not by your face. Back in time when Cheltenham, everyone's trying to join each other's hands, so we can be all treated equally. Now it's time to learn our history.
Whoa, what happened? I think I broke a bone.
That was awesome.
I believe I have broken a bone.
Does anybody know what just happened?
I don't know, Aaron, but it was definitely better than any of the rides of Great Adventure.
Boy, do I have a headache.
That makes two of us. And I'm hungry.
Not only that, but your shoes are untied. Where'd you look?
One of these days. One of these days.
Does anybody know where we are?
Yeah, where's they picking? We were just standing inside of it.
Well, I think we're far away from you people. How did we get here? Thomas, is this one of your new gadgets you've been working on? I mean, you're like a mad scientist with all this computer science stuff. If you got us lost, I'm gonna. Relax, Daniela. I don't think he could invent something to do this.
I could, but I'm not sure.
I don't know, babe. Remember that one time he used his Game Boy as a remote to turn the lights on and off at school?
Yeah, that was off the chain. It's like being in a nightclub with 3 DJs, strobe lights, and a lot of sweet ladies.
Come on,
Eric, come on, get real.
Wait, at the lockers. Remember when it kind of got a little funny when William put on that old coat?
Yeah, I remember that.
This is some kind of plot by aliens. They're coming to abduct us.
Calm down, Jeffrey.
Hey, where's William? He seems to be missing.
I knew it. We're next.
William.
Wait, over here. I think I found him. That's not William. That's Sierra. How'd she get here?
Look at her, a little baby.
Wake up, Sierra. Huh? I must have dozed off. Is recess over yet? Sierra, I think this is a little more than recess.
We don't even know where we are.
It's kind of scary around here.
No, man. Just a couple of corn stalks.
Hey, wait.
What?
What now, Mom?
Look at this.
What is it?
What is it? Ow.
Men of color of Philadelphia, come forward. Defense of the city. Camp William Penn. Frederick Douglass. What is this?
Is this some kind of joke, Mal?
No way. Who picks it up over there?
This is impossible. Camp William Penn was a long time ago. It was for African American soldiers. It was in Mott. It existed like in the 1800s. Wait, you mean in Cheltenham? Yeah, in Cheltenham.
We're far away from Cheltenham.
And we're far away from the 1860s. Maybe it fell out of a museum nearby.
Yeah.
Nearby what, Paige? Any of y'all hear that rap when we was going down that crazy ride?
Yeah.
Wasn't there music too?
Wait! I think I left my digital recorder running. Let me find it.
Wait, you guys. Music. It mentioned something about history and back in the old days.
Yeah, and some old lady.
And the girl in the woods?
That's just fine. But it still doesn't explain where we are.
Maybe we should look around. We could find out where we are, and maybe we could even find William, too.
William!
What are you going to do now? Oh, actually, good idea.
How can something like this happen? I like jokes and all that.
This place doesn't look the same, but it kind of feels the same. Look at the road. Look at the creek. I broke my arm playing football right over there. I think we're standing where EP used to be, or...
You're freaking me out, Aaron.
Oh my gosh, Mo! The Camp William Penn Pass. It's gotta have a date on it. July 1863.
Whoa.
We're not standing where EP used to be. We're standing where it will be. We've traveled back in time. Back to 1863.
No, that's ridiculous. There's got to be a more logical explanation.
More logical than William's coat taking us on a strange trip?
Mo, is this one of your practical jokes again? No way, Paige. I'm good. I mean, I'm really good. But I'm not that good.
I know it sounds strange, but we are in 1863. Look, the Camp William Penn Pass, the dirt road, the creek. Come on, guys. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't care what year we're in, as long as we get to go to the mall.
I'd like to see you do that now.
I will.
How can you? We're in
I'll
the
call
field.
my daddy.
Your dad ain't
Use
going.
your cell phone.
Your dad ain't going to
Yes,
be
he
able to
will.
make
He
some
all has
giant
money.
mall at a
Yes,
couple
he
of
is.
minutes. And
First of all, my dad can take me to the mall more than
You
you will ever
did,
take your dad
so-
to the mall. I have more money than you will ever
how
have.
do you know how many
Guys,
parents? You don't know.
look!
Wait for me!
Come on, Mo.
Back in time when Cheltenham, the freedom fighters are taking a stand, trying to make this world a better place. Just by your heart and not by your face. Back in time when Cheltenham, everyone's trying to join each other's hand, so we can be all treated equally. Now it's time to learn history.
Oh my! Ew! Look at my clothes. Look at my clothes. They're filthy.
What are you talking about? That was awesome!
Don't worry about it, Tiffany. Your clothes probably look foolish to people in this time.
Well, Daniela, at least I have fashion sense.
Oh, fashion sense. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna get you anywhere.
It will. At least I
Yeah,
match
I
all
already
my
talked
things.
about fashion
What
sense.
are they
It's really
saying?
stupid.
Blue
Nobody
outfit.
gets me. I just know it.
Chill, Jeffy, chill. They're just arguing over clothes.
Like they always do. Wait, where are the others?
I saw them run the other way.
We better go find them.
Hold on. Who is that?
Don't take me away. I'm just trying to find my father.
Take you away. Are you running away from someone?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. I think
really a nice
she's a
person.
slave.
Maybe we should help her get back to her home.
nervous
Are you
sometimes.
crazy? If we do that, they will really hurt her.
No, please don't make me go back there. Please.
Why, is it bad back there?
Yes, it is. But wait, aren't you a slave too?
I am no slave. I am free.
Who are you?
My name is Anna Mae. I'm a runaway slave trying to find my papa.
Oh, why are you wearing those horrible clothes?
It's all the clothes she has.
My clothes. Is this how y'all dress up here in the north?
What's that on your leg? Oh, I have one like that too. I got it by jumping off a roof and into a trash truck. It
Would
wouldn't have
you
been so bad.
stop?
This is from when I got a whipping from my master. Why does your master treat you so badly? He whipped me for talking back to his daughter because she called me a stupid darky and slapped me in my face. And to top it off, she took my dinner without anyone seeing it.
What else did he do to you?
Well, there's many other things I could say, like the words he calls me and the hard labors he puts me through, but that's not really important.
Then, like, what is important? Boys, clothes, or money?
Listen, Tiffany. Just listen.
My papa sent a letter saying how proud he is to be able to be fighting for our freedom. He is a Camp William Penn soldier. He asked me to meet him at the parade they're having before they go off to war.
Did you say parade?
Yes, Papa is so proud that people actually care about what he's doing. It's the first time someone treated him like a real person.
Why were you running away from Jeffrey?
Ooh. Oh, I thought he was one of the bounty hunters. They're after me. They've been chasing me all the way from Virginia. I had to sleep in a barn with cattle and hide in a tree. I slept there all night. Well, kinda slept. But it was better than the night before when the dogs were after me. Come to think of it, I haven't had a good night's sleep in over a week.
Guys, come here. We have a problem. They never did have a parade for the Camp William Penn soldiers. They didn't even let them wear uniforms when they left for battle.
I think I heard the teacher say something like that in social studies, but I was too busy reading the 17 magazine.
We have to help her. But what can we do? We need to find help. But who?
I know. Jay Cook. He was an important Cheltenham resident. He helped raise money for the Civil War.
That's great, but how do we find him?
I think he helped build St. Paul's Church.
At Ashburn and Oriuk Road?
Maybe he can help us. Let's go talk to him.
You guys catch on quickly, but none of the roads and buildings are here yet. How do we find him?
I have a compass and a pond pile with lots of maps. Let me handle this.
Thomas, the last time you tried to get us somewhere, we ended up farther away than where we tried to get. Remember, Pete?
No, I got this covered, Josh. I'll get my cell phone. It's in my bag somewhere.
Yeah, right. Thomas, you're the only one here who owns a cell phone. Besides, who are you going to call with that?
My mom, duh. You can keep on dreaming, boy.
What is a phone?
Actually, it's called a cell phone. No, Tiffany. Actually, it's called a cellular device, so please get it straight. Let me explain it to you.
Daniela, shouldn't we tell her about the parade?
No, that would just break her heart.
We have to get this parade to happen without her knowing.
What about the others? I don't think we should be split up.
Josh, it's kind of too late for that. We were put here for some reason.
The girl in the woods. That was part of the rap. This is all one big dare. We gotta do it.
Okay, we can move on now. Hey, Tom, which way first?
Oh, it's this way. Let's go, guys.
Don't worry, Anna. We'll help you find your papa.
Sierra, are you awake?
She's asleep, Josh. It's kind of obvious. Watch the pro.
Ah! Let's get going, guys. Come on.
Purple.
Man, we were flying. I bet we set a new record for the 100-yard dash.
Why did we run? Those Indians look so peaceful.
It was Josh's big mouth that got everyone in trouble. All this running got my hair swaying. Anybody got a mirror? Man, you worse than my sister and my mother. You always worrying about your looks.
Hey, we still don't know about William. He seems to be missing.
He's probably with the others. How would you know, Pete? Whoa! Hey, who put this stuff in the road? I ought to sue.
Don't worry about it, Joey. No one got hurt.
Oh boy, I wasn't expecting any more volunteers, but since you are here...
Hey, I did not want to volunteer. Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Joey. Keep the peace.
Keep the peace? What peace? We're stuck somewhere strange, and I'm hungry. What I want is a piece of that pie.
Joey.
Pies? Could you take them over there? I'm taking them to the Camp William Penn soldiers later. And the fireworks. They're for the 4th of July celebration.
Did you say July? As in July 1863?
Of course, sweetheart.
I'll tell you what. If you give me just one piece of pie, maybe I'll think about helping you out. Maybe.
Joey!
Don't mind him, ma'am. I'll take him. Mo, he's such a klutz. What was that? I don't get it. What was that? Oh.
Miss Mott, do you want me to take these scrap pieces of paper and burn them in the bag?
This box is not trash. I use every scrap I see lying around to write on. Those scraps would be perfect for me to write my World Emancipation plea.
What's that box for?
Oh, that box is the box that Henry Box Brown used when he mailed himself here. What a character! Can you imagine mailing yourself out of slavery? What a great idea!
I think that's Lucretia Mott.
Yes. Who did you think it was? She's well known around here. But if the government finds out that she helped slaves escape through the Underground Railroad, they'll put her in jail.
Jail? They'll put an old lady in jail?
Joey, she's right there.
Mrs. Mott was almost put in jail last week for trying to help an old colored woman ride inside a streetcar out of the rain.
Why couldn't the African-American woman ride inside the streetcar in the first place?
Where are you from? Haven't you ever heard of segregation? We can't ride on the streetcars with the white folks. We have to ride on the platform, or not at all. Even the wives of Camp William Penn soldiers have to walk 8 miles from Philadelphia if they want to see their husbands.
That's whack. So not cool.
Hot? It's very hot out today. There's ice out back if you'd like to cool off. And would you take these dolls out back also? I just finished sewing them for the Anti-Slavery Society fundraiser.
Do you mean the people who are trying to stop slavery?
What do you mean were? We're still very active in the cause. In fact, if you'd be interested in joining, there are pamphlets over there in the box.
Oh, we're way too young to join the Anti-Slavery Society.
Oh, kids your age are always joining our cause. Now, where did you say you were from?
We're from just around the block. I mean corner, and we're people, I mean relatives. Yeah, we're from down the block.
Anyway, could you take some clothes down to the corner? Harriet Tubman is coming to take them to the poor women. She's bringing some guests for dinner tonight. I'm sure they'll want to clean up. I'll have to go get their rooms and their baths ready. Where did you get your clothes?
Old Navy.
What's Old Navy? Are you lost? Are you looking for a ship? Camp William Penn soldiers are from the Army, not the Navy. Now, I have to go pack the wagon for the orphanage. Thanks for your help.
Yo, where are we? Yo, where in the world are we? This place is starting to scare me. There's people our feet. Get out of the street so we can go and eat. You feel my beat? No, I ain't feeling it at all.
No, but I'm feeling you not wanting to be here. I'm missing my ESPN.
You know what, guys? We're not dressed right for this time. We better be careful how we dress and act. South Pole, Old Navy, Echo. No way. I'm not changing my clothes because people think I'm weird.
How can we play tackle football in all these heavy clothes they wear?
Let's get back on track. I think Paige is right about this. We have to watch what we say, too.
Look, we can't tell anyone what happened or why we're here. They'll think we're crazy and they won't help us. Besides, we've got to find William. If he's not with the others, where can he be? Little boy lost. It was part of the rap when we were going down, wasn't it? Yeah. Little boy lost is more than he knows. We've got to claim him before it's time to go. I think you get to hang this page. Pies and fireworks. They're not for you.
That's part of the rap, too. The rap is the key. That settles it. We ran into Mrs. Mott for a reason.
I agree. I really think Paige is right. We need to go along with this, even though I'm going to have to miss the football game.
But what does the rap mean? What do we do? I'm confused. It doesn't give us any directions.
I guess it's more like a riddle. We'll know when it's time to know.
I want to know now.
It's like one of your favorite books, but all the chapters haven't been written yet. It'll all make sense. You gotta believe, Paige.
I believe I'm hungry. Does the riddle say anything about that? Yo, you always hungry. You always worrying about your look. Come on.
Would you take this, please, to the wagon for the orphanage, and would you please take that into the house? And I'd like
Mrs. Mott, we're back.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're back again. Laura, could you get some pie for our friends? They look hungry.
Hey, things are starting to look up.
There is lots of work to be done. We're going to need our strength. There are gingerbread cookies and pies to deliver to the soldiers. The gates to the camp are just down the street.
Yo, dog, I don't know nothing about no soldiers.
Excuse me? I don't know what you just said. I don't understand your language.
Sorry, he doesn't know what you're talking about. He wasn't trying to be rude. He was just talking the way he always talks. He wants to know who the soldiers are.
What? Soldiers? Don't you know? The soldiers from Camp William Penn. The soldiers need some cheering up. That's why Harriet Tubman is coming back as well. She wants to talk to the soldiers and give them some words of encouragement. They've heard some pretty harsh words from people who can't accept them being here.
Sorry, but we didn't know about Camp William Penn. We were being taught.
Yes, we are, but we're not always listening.
All right. We've got a lot of work to do, so let's get everything together and let's go.
Thomas, I think we're lost.
How would you know? I have everything I need to navigate. Map, palm pilot, compass.
Okay, Thomas, we've been walking for over an hour. Where's the building you said you'd find?
It's called St. Paul's Church.
Okay, whatever. Why do you think the famous chef will be there?
Chef? His name's Jay Cook. Did you say Jay Cook?
You know, Joseph, they're just kind of funny.
They're real quiet, too. Maybe they didn't hear us.
We hear you're talking about Jay Cook.
Oh, yes, Jay Cook. We need to see him right away. Do you know where he is?
He's probably at the church.
St. Paul's Church?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Kind of funny.
The church is that way. I told you so.
I'm doing the best I can without GPS, so chill.
If you're a bit lost, we could take you there.
That would be really cool. With this sun and heat, I don't think so. Hey, is she with you? Sierra!
Oh, I must have dozed off. Are we at the church yet? Thomas, do you need new batteries or something? Hi, I'm Sierra. Are you looking for Mr. Cook too?
Huh?
Let's get going.
So how do you know Jay Cook?
He's a friend of our father.
What does your father do?
He owns Shoemaker Mill.
My mom owns a school called Shoemaker.
Oh, yeah? Where? Far away from here, right?
Yeah, real far away. Father's owned this mill since 1847.
He used to work there, but then he bought it from a woman named Dorothy. I'm Hannah, by the way, and this is Joseph.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm Jeffrey.
So where's this faraway place you're from?
Do they all dress like you?
Only the ones with good taste.
Where did you get these clothes?
Banana Republic.
I didn't know you could make a shirt out of bananas.
Can't believe they're letting colored kids shoot guns. What is the world coming to? You kids! Your parents know you're hanging out around colored kids? I think you should go be with kids of your own kind. Now move along.
Well, I'm sorry, but the people you call colored are our friends. And our parents aren't racist, and they didn't teach us to hate anyone.
Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah, our parents let us hang around with whoever we want.
We're smarter than that. We don't judge people by their skin. We judge them by their clothes.
Mom, just be quiet.
Well, you should care. If you want to be like them or act like them, watch your back.
Children, this way. Did you get lost?
Those Quakers. Peacemakers. They had to ruin everything. You think that Lucretia woman would give up after they burned down Pennsylvania Hall? They had to protect her. Snuck her out. Life would be a lot more peaceful if they just stopped their constant talk about ending slavery, causing trouble.
Someday there will come a time when there is no war. I must remember to say that in my speech today. Now, where is that drum they were saving for me? I laughed when they told me to stand on a drum, but with 600 soldiers, oh, it's hard to hear, especially at my age.
Hey, it's William.
You kids stay here. I'll be back.
William, thank goodness we found you.
Excuse me, but do I know you?
William, it's me, Faith. You know, from your homeroom at school.
This had me confused with someone else. I never went to school.
Faith, he doesn't seem to know who we are. Maybe we should, not really tell him what happened. I think he bumped his head when we were being sent back in time. We should just pretend like everything's okay. He could freak out.
I guess you're right. Just a temporary memory loss. But he seems to like it here. He even acts like a real soldier.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Excuse me, everyone. We have to go clean the camp for inspection. Colonel Wagner wants a tight ship here, and he wants us to prove that we're just as good as those white soldiers, even though they pay us less.
Pay you less? Why do you guys have to put up with that?
Well, to tell you the truth, we are getting kind of upset. It seems no matter how hard we train, how many die each day from disease, they were still not considered equal to those white soldiers.
They even took $3 from our pay because they didn't trust us.
I'm feeling my blood boil now. That's just insane.
Yeah, last week one of our men was sick, and he wasn't allowed to go home. and then he died.
And we know the white soldiers are allowed to go home if they're sick.
That's true.
When you get sick, you have to drink this.
Yo, man, that's nasty. It smells like turpentine.
You're right, it's turpentine, but it's the only thing we have to kill that bug inside of us.
You guys should go down in the pages of history for all your sacrifices. They should throw you the biggest and grandest parade ever.
Actually, we were told that we couldn't parade in Philadelphia because they're too scared it would cause a riot. The colonel said that we have to leave in our work clothes and hide our weapons. The colonel was so mad.
That isn't how things should work. We need to solve this crime of humanity.
Well, the good news is Harriet Tubman is coming to talk with us. The guys were so thrilled when they heard that. Excuse me, I'm running late. Thank you for your support.
Yo, man, he's not. Yo, he really thinks he's a soldier.
Yo, Jonathan, wait up.
Whoa, look at all these graves.
I don't know, guys. Let's not get any of these spirits angry at us. They can haunt us for the rest of our lives.
I'll go see if Mr. Cook is at the church. You still with us, Sierra?
I'm right here. Boy, I guess these people never woke up.
Have you no respect?
I was just saying.
Hey, this is Richard Wall's grave. How do you know Richard Wall?
He had a really cool house and park.
You've been in that house?
Uh-huh.
That's our house.
What? Is your last name Wall?
No, it's Bosler. That's right. Your father's Charles Bosler. How do you know?
She read something about him in the paper during the buggy ride from that far-off place we're from.
He's not there. He went to Lucretia Mott's house.
Wait, that name sounds familiar.
Well, of course you know her. She was a famous abolitionist and Quaker. She spoke out for the rights of women. She lived in Cheltenham.
You speak of her as if she were dead. She's very, very alive. Father says she's one of the most important women. No, people of our time. She's just as important as Harriet Tubman.
Don't mind her. She thinks that someday women will be as important as men. That's a laugh.
Excuse me? Women are so much more important than men?
Yeah.
All girls are concerned with their boys' clothes and money.
We are not.
What a chauvinistic stereotypical attitude.
What did she say?
Women, well, most of us, are as interested and capable of anything men are, and even more.
Here she goes again. She won't stop until we're back in 2005.
We better do something before she gets us into trouble.
Usually.
Excuse me.
Cannot believe you say that. We are just
excuse me,
something.
Don't mind her. She's had a long day.
Are you crazy?
No, she's right.
Boy, I'm kind of hungry.
If you have no other plans, you can be our guest for the night.
Yeah, good idea, I think.
Let's go. It's starting to get dark.
This is nice country. We even ran into Indians. Were they Lenape Indians?
Daniela, what house did they say you live in again?
Richard Wall House.
You mean that's the Wall part?
That's where it was, in 2005. Now here in 1863, it's their property.
They have, or will have, a cool new playground there. I got a concussion jumping off the slide there last October.
Figures, this doesn't look anything like Cheltenham does in 2005. It's all farms, woods, and open spaces.
I kind of like it.
Sure, Tiffany. You know there's no shopping mall.
And there is no internet either, Thomas.
Now, Tiffany, that's him below the belt.
Good. I'm starting to realize how different things are in 1863. All this walking, no air-conditioned cars, different attitudes about a lot of things.
Yeah, you're right. I'm kind of surprised they haven't asked about anime.
I'm surprised they haven't asked about us.
Us? Oh, that's right. We're in a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, I think. Daniela, come here.
Yeah, what's up?
You think we're cool and all? With slavery? Could we land up on some plantation in the South?
Everything is okay in the North, right?
Well, surprisingly, I know you want an answer, but I'm not so sure about that. I think it's safe in the North. I'll go ask Hannah.
No, wait!
They could be secret agents from the South. Oh my gosh, they'll put us all on a plantation.
Hey, Hannah, wait up. My friends Thomas and Tiffany, are they okay in the North? Since they're African American.
African American? Oh, you mean colored. They don't look like slaves. But your other friend,
Anna May?
is she a runaway?
Is that a problem?
Well, if she's from the rebellion states, no.
Proclamation of emancipation freed the slaves of those most southern states, but not the border states.
Bounty hunters are always coming through here looking for runaway slaves. She could be in great danger. We have to get her to our house right away. We'll take her to the church in the morning. They can hide her there.
Just leave her alone. Y'all are such nice people helping me find my father and all.
It's the very least we can do.
All of your suffering and all the people trying to abolish slavery. And I promise someday things will be better.
I don't know. From what I've heard, the war hasn't been going real good for the North. Do you think that if the North loses, slavery could come here too?
Here in Cheltenham?
You mean Shoemaker Town?
Yeah. My father told me that if the South wins the war, we could actually have slavery here too. But some people don't believe it.
I can't believe the North will allow such a thing.
There are many people around Philadelphia who support segregation. They have even tried to harm Lucretia Mott and those around her.
Many of Jay Cook's wealthy friends have turned against him because of his support toward the Union Army.
Many of them do business with the South. Who knows what could happen if the South wins the war?
Boy, you can't trust anyone, can you?
Well, we trust you. I mean, you've been so kind to us.
Yes, thank you. But I have one question, though. Where's your bathroom?
We have a basin in the kitchen. You can wash up there. Joseph, will you get her some water from the well?
Oh, I don't mean to wash up.
Oh, it's a small building in the back.
Outside? Oh, Beth. Sierra, please wake up.
Huh? Oh, I must have dozed off.
Come with me.
Don't worry about slavery, Anna. Everything's going to be okay. It's just too bad there's not going to be a parade.
What did you say?
No parade? For my father? This is too much.
All of my life has been hatred and sorrow. Now once again there's no hope for tomorrow.
You've been through so much I could never realize what slavery's like through your very own eyes.
Nowhere to run or hide. I wish I could take route past me by.
Nowhere to run or hide. Now I can feel how it is inside.
If I were a bird, I would fly away.
What are you doing?
Just washing up. You guys look cool.
Save it. Mrs. Mott insisted I wear this because she said it would calm my soul, like I need it.
What are you guys doing here?
We were just talking about today and everything. You know, that guy at Camp William Penn really has me mad.
For once, you're mad about something worthwhile.
Things are so creepy in this town. Segregated trolley cars, racism, slavery.
Tell me about it.
How do people live like this? I know I never could.
Some people didn't. They took a stand.
Like Martin Luther King. Definitely. But I'm starting to realize that people before him sacrificed too. Yeah, like Lucretia, Mott, and Harriet Tubman. Yeah.
We have to hang in there, guys. We're here for a reason. Lucretia and the Camp William Penn soldiers are fighting for the same thing we believe in. Freedom and equality.
And to think it all happened in the place we live in, right here in Cheltenham.
Is not this change in feeling and conduct towards this oppressed class beyond all that we could have anticipated and marvelous in our eyes? Hello, girls.
Hi.
Mrs. Mott, how come you were so active in ending slavery?
Well, Faith, I grew up in Nantucket. There was not one slave on that island. It was so pleasant and peaceful. When I got here, I saw a woman be whipped before my very eyes, and I knew that I had to do something about slavery.
Where did you get that beautiful bonnet?
This bonnet is made of free cotton, meaning that no slave was used to pick the cotton to make it.
Why do you hang your shoes out to dry? Why don't you just buy another pair?
Those shoes are in perfect shape. Why be wasteful? Oh, now look at the time. I must finish this letter later, and I must write back to Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Emerson, wow, I love his words. Oh, we'll be glad to sing and help.
Now, you girls look tired. Now, go to bed.
Good night.
Rally round the flag, rally, 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 rally once again, shouting out the battle cry of freedom once again, down with the traitors and up with the stars. If we win this war, we will go very far. The English remained at Camp William Penn until 1865. And Camp William Penn was the first training camp to let blacks fight for their lives. The camp opened up on the 4th of July in 1863. Rally round the flag, rally, 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 rally once again, shouting out the battle cry of freedom once again, down with the traitors and up with the stars. If we win this war, we will go very far.
Good morning. Hi, Private William. Mrs. Mott sent these warm biscuits over.
We wanted to get here before they got cold.
William, why do you look so upset?
Well, there was an angry guy here who wanted to take one of our soldiers, John Price, back to slavery. He claimed that he was his runaway and followed him all the way from Maryland when he was on leave from camp.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but Colonel Wagner came and saved the day. He told that guy to get out or else.
You mean you have runaway slaves here?
Yes, 40% of our soldiers are runaway slaves. Thank you, Colonel Wagner, for saving us and protecting us.
Colonel Wagner, you sure are brave.
No, I'm just doing my job. When I volunteered to command this camp, I knew the risks that were involved and the discrimination that I would face. But if we're going to win this war, we have to get colored troops to join the fight.
I was so excited when Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation so I could finally join the Army. Look at my belt. It says U.S. If only my former slave owner could see me now. Boy, would he be mad.
I remember that Edward Davis had something to do with the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes, the land that this camp is on was donated by Mr. Davis.
He even helped the Frederick Douglass escape from slavery.
Frederick Douglass's speech really touched me last evening. If people like Harriet Tubman, Lucretia Mott, and Jay Cook risked their lives to end slavery, why can't we do the same?
Last night I saw Harriet Tubman on the roadside, but it was really late and I fell asleep, so I didn't really get to see her.
I guess I'll get the troops ready for their guest. It's been nice talking with you guys. And please thank Mrs. Mott for those warm biscuits.
Oh, biscuits? Of course, Colonel. Whoa!
Stupid little... You
No,
always
no,
mess
don't do it,
something
please.
up.
Don't
See
hurt
that?
me. I didn't
And
mean
you're
to.
such a klutz.
Sorry,
Why you always gotta do that?
Don't hurt me.
I'm gonna get you.
Little.
That's what you get. You broke the biscuits. I ain't even got a word for how stupid he is.
Colonel Wagner said thank you for the biscuits. They were delicious.
Good. I'm glad they got to eat them while they were hot. Now, Jay.
I know, Lucretia. I can't understand it myself. The city is very stubborn about not having a parade down Broad Street for the Camp William Penn soldiers. They feel there could be a riot.
I can't believe they have to walk out of town in civilian clothes after all the hard work they've done. It's a disgrace. And their wives and mothers and children won't have a chance to say goodbye because they won't get here on time, because they can't ride the segregated streetcars. We have got to do something about this.
Well, actually, General Grant is coming for a visit. Those war bonds I've been writing have been very helpful to the war effort. In fact, we just got word that the Confederates are trying to capture me to stop the fundraising. So we're going over plans for a tunnel under my Ogon's estate. Now, don't worry, Lucretia. We'll discuss this more later.
A secret tunnel? Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy, homie G, yo!
A secret tunnel right here in Cheltenham? I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Isn't this around your neighborhood? Don't you live in Langton Park? Isn't this where you practice that curveball of yours?
Really? I never noticed.
Don't you remember from class that they said that roadside was demolished to make way for Latham Park?
Now I get it. This is an historic place. This is where they hid runaways, and Harriet Tubman was here. I remember about learning about her and the drinking gourd.
There's a lot of other famous people here too. Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, William Still.
Who are they? Oh yeah, didn't they win MVP last year?
Forget it, man.
That ain't right about the streetcars. How could they put up with that? I can never imagine living back in these times.
You're right, Eric. It isn't fair. We have to find a way to make everyone happy. We have to make this parade.
What about that Jay Cook dude? He seems like he has a lot of power, but where does he live?
I remember from class that he helped start St. Paul's Church. I think it was just down this road. We should check there first.
Hey, look, it's the guys. Josh, Tiffany, and Thomas and them.
We were just saying
Man, this has been one wild trip.
I'm glad we're back together, but we have to find Jacob.
We met him. He's really cool.
Really?
Yeah, y'all.
Wow, you've met him? Look, there's the church. Daniela, Paige, come with me.
So this is where you write all those war bonds. I want to thank you, Jay, for all your help with the war. We could not win the battle without you. I told Jay Cook Jr. when I saw him at Fortress Monroe that I appreciated your services. You're doing more than all the generals in the Army, for without your aid, we could not do any fighting.
He did give me your message, and I will continue to do all I can to help the Union. Looks like we have some visitors, General. Word must have gotten out that you're here, and they've come to see the great General Grant.
Good afternoon, children. What brings you to this part of Cheltenham Hills?
Actually, General, we were hoping you could help our friend. She came all the way down from Virginia to see her father parade down Broad Street. But we also heard there's not going to be a parade for the Camp William Penn soldiers.
Jay, I haven't heard about this. Have you?
Yes, sir. Lucretia Mott told me this morning. I went to the camp to give the soldiers some books for their trip and some words of prayer.
Isn't there anything you can do, General? You are the man in charge.
Well, son, I'm in charge of the Union Army, but the mayor of Philadelphia is in charge of his city.
The mayor of Philadelphia won't help. He didn't want the camp in the city in the first place because of racism, and he supported the streetcar segregations.
Besides, he'll never change the law. He wouldn't even allow his wife to ride with African Americans. He wouldn't even stand for that.
Well, I would like to help you, but I have to get back to the South. We have some difficult battles coming up, and we'll have to plan our attack. I'll tell you what, General Cadwalader is here to make sure that the USCT have their supplies in order before they leave for Fort Powhatan. Tell him I said he should assist you with your mission.
That's very nice of you, General. Thanks.
Anime, my baby.
Papa, it's really you!
Anime, oh my baby. When did you get away?
I had to run away, but I came back to see you. I'm so glad.
Oh, baby, I have to leave because I'm going to fight for our
Go
freedom.
Go fight for our freedom. I'm so proud of you, Papa.
Oh, baby. But I'll be back.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
Oh, this No, man, but pie. Oh my God.
I'm tired. I haven't seen her father in so long.
Did she get pie though?
No, that's flavor or with.
Back again? Want to learn more about our camp? Well, we're packing it up to leave.
Excuse me, but I have a lot of work to do.
William, don't you remember me? I'm sorry. I remember them, but I don't remember you. We sit together in school. I told them yesterday that I didn't go to school, but I guess you could say this camp is just like my school. I learned just what it's like to be a soldier and be proud of our missions.
Ain't you mad they dished you on that parade?
Don't you mean that we're missing out on that parade? Yes, it's disappointing, but Harriet Tubman cheered us up this morning.
Aren't you scared to fight? I'd freak out there.
Well, I have a way to calm my fears. Right here in my pocket, I have a picture of my family. Little boy lost, and he's more than he knows. 3, 6, 8, 22, 24, 25,
32,
41,
43. William, are you okay? You look sick to your stomach.
Where am I? Why am I wearing this outfit? What's going on? Is this a dream? William, what year is it? 2005. What year do you think it is?
William, you had temporary memory loss. You'll be fine.
Come on, guys. We're wasting too much time. We have to find General Cadwalader.
Hey, guys, look at this. Seems like some kind of code or something. It came out of William's pocket.
Paige, oh my gosh, these are the numbers of the black regiments.
That's what they are.
Maybe this is our way out of the pass. Let me handle this.
Let's find the general before the regiment leaves the camp for battle. I wish I could go with them. Seems like an exciting adventure.
Haven't you had enough adventure?
We know the riddle is the key. Anna May made us realize how bad slavery really was.
And Lucretia Mott showed us that the people of Cheltenham stood up to fight for equality.
Like Jay Cook. He was a wealthy resident, but he was willing to make sacrifices too.
If these people didn't take a stand, the Northman never, ever won the war.
And if it wasn't for people like Lucretia Mott, slavery would not have been abolished.
That's right. The North really wasn't fighting for slavery.
Lincoln just wanted the country united.
That's why Lucretia Mott and Harriet Tubman are so important in ending slavery.
Lucretia Mott was the early supporter of women's rights.
I'm glad and surprised that you learned something here.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying back longer. I learned so much.
But we have to go back to 2005. These people sacrificed to give us a nice life, and we have to tell everybody how it happened.
These people should be in the history books.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the people in Cheltenham, people like Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks might have never had a chance.
It's true. I got it! We need to say the regiment numbers.
Hey, maybe Tom is right. We should say the numbers.
3, 6, 8, 22, 24, 25, 32, 31, 43, 45, 127!
Why didn't anything happen?
Guys! We gotta touch the Jackie.
Oh! 3, 6, 8, 22, 24, 25, 32, 41, 43, 45, 127!
Hey guys, we're back. How'd we get here?
It's good to be back, but I don't feel the same way that I did about life before.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why it's important to learn about history and stuff.
I think we have to let everyone know how important this really is.
Let's go out and spread the word. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's spread the word.
Now I understand why this is so important. Thank you for fighting for our freedom, William Bowser.
Excuse me, but do you know why this marker is here?
Is it another bus stop?
Stop? Oh yes, it was an underground railroad stop. And Harriet Tubman brought slaves here, and Lucretia Mott lived here.
I've heard of a Mott, but I haven't heard of Lucretia Mott.
It's an amazing website. There's so much you can learn from here. Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, Lucretia Mott. Man, I'm gonna be so smart after I'm done. Excuse me, gentlemen, but do you know that Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass walked through these cobblestones right here? It's amazing.
Really? You mean these old rusty gates here?
Yes, I'm reading right off this amazing website I just found.
Oh, thank you, young man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Back in time when Cheltenham, the freedom fighters are taking a stand, trying to make this world a better place. Judged by your heart and not by your face. Back in time when Cheltenham, everyone's trying to join each other's hands so we can be all treated equally. Now it's time to learn our history.
You think that history's nothing to you? You're playing, not paying, so now you gotta do. Back in the day, there was woods, not hoods. There's a little girl that's been treated no good. Pies and fireworks, they're not for you. It's CWP and your lady friend too. Getting kinda lost, but then you find a wall. Praying and cooking, everyone staring.